All right, so here we go with round one, and when you have what looks like a classic matchup of striker versus grappler, it doesn't always play out that way, but given what these fighters said to us on Thursday, the game plans seem pretty clear.
They're very clear game plans, but which one of them is able to implement the game plan most effectively? The grappler will try to get forward, get close, try to secure takedowns. He's even willing to pull guard to make sure that he is in the grappling situations. The striker needs to stay at space. The striker needs to maintain distance and fight behind that beautiful jab he possesses.
Oh, nice connection with that. Wow!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Nurmagomedov gets up, but he looks dazed. He looks confused. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Jorge Masvidal. All right, so a near-perfect entry there, and finally he gets his first takedown of the fight, and they say if at first you don't succeed, try again. Was able to get him down there.
Persistence pays, and that's what we saw with this young man. Over and over, he shot for takedowns, he tried to mix it up, and he got defended. But eventually, he got it done. Now, what does he do with this top control? Now into his mount.
I mean, how many can he take? All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head.
Another big takedown.
Oh, he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up. Once he gets to his legs, he's got to beat him defensively before he gets his...
Might be able to hook onto an arm here. And he's out. Let's go! Get him off you! Get him off! A lot of top pressure being applied here. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground. That's very important.
All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
All right, buckle up. Here we go. Round two. Khabib Nurmagomedov and Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Oh, he landed a beautiful straight punch there, DC. He's got an edge in reach and certainly is making it count in this one. Oh, Masvidal in a real flow here, sticking and moving. The crowd is like just reacting every time he moves. Oh, good takedown. Well, you got to think frustration is starting to set in on the other side as he lands another takedown, and he knew he was going to get a lot of this offensive wrestling. As yet, he's been unable to stop.
He has not been able to stop him, and it's a different wrestling. It's a Damian Maia type of wrestling, where they get close to you. They hook. Oh, you got to watch him attacking submissions. He throws the legs up to try to get a triangle choke here. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is, he's moving to the finishing position. Now watch him go parallel right next to his opponent.
And this might just be a matter of time. Wow. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control. Because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
Gamebred gets up. He is back on the feet here. 50 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. Well, and certainly picking the spots well tonight, landing with 64% accuracy against Jorge Masvidal. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. Oh, he eats a knee.
That was a gutted leg kick. Big punch land. Ooh. Wow, he actually got the takedown.
Under a minute now to go in the round. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. All right, working inside the now open guard of his opponent. Uh-oh.
Throwing up a triangle. The guy on his back is very good at submissions, and if he's not careful here, he's going to get stuck, and he will have to submit.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round. And get that man a singlet, man, right? Offensive wrestling on point tonight.
That was a tutorial. That was every single takedown you could secure in a fight. He did it all the right way. He's beating his opponent to the finish before he can try to sprawl and respond. He's a step behind. If he's going to stop these takedowns going forward, he needs to react a little quicker.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Nice kick there by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. And they separate. That's a pretty good right hand there by your teammate, Khabib Nurmagomedov, DC.
You're so worried about the wrestling that when the hands come, you're not expecting it. And Khabib lands early and he lands off.
So 64 total strikes have found the mark for Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Well, and you've got to admire the accuracy and the efficiency as well, landing at a 63% clip thus far against Khabib Nurmagomedov. Well, you saw us reference it in the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that jab. And both guys really throwing with authority.
Beautiful takedown to tip lane.
Now Masvidal's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Oh, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Both fighters get up now. DC, didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point.
All right, what do you think? Another takedown attempt here. It seems like every time he's gone to the well, it's been there tonight.
When you're that successful with any one thing, why would you change it? He's gonna shoot for another takedown, and I would almost be willing to bet he's gonna secure.
I'll take your action.
Okay.
Nurmagomedov gets the takedown, could be big here. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation,
He's gonna start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
We gotta scramble. We gotta scramble. I wanna see scramble.
nicely done. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Gamebred. All right, close guard now. Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom. 45 seconds remain in the round.
Now he's on top of him looking for a finish.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. 15 seconds. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Nurmagomedov. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship round. Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. 2 men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
Hey, have a seat, look at me, listen. The takedown is there, but you're not. All right, you ready? You ready?
4th round now, fight scheduled for right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Nurmagomedov gets caught with that punch. Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC.
Oh, nice jab.
Oh, and there's the double leg takedown, DC. That is just too good, too easy.
Too good, too easy. The timing was just too good. Before he could even defend, he was already off of his feet, going backwards. It's hard to run backwards, and that's what happens when this guy hits his double leg.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciate. Looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here, DC.
Yeah, he's isolating it to try to get a Kimura here.
Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Oh, right into the mouth.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Masvidal, slower jaw, very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, he's unable to find the target with that uppercut.
Oh, big punch land.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? And they settle it.
Beautiful kick.
Educated jab there by Jorge Masvidal.
But not even just the jab, right? You watch Masvidal throw that jab. His backhand is always perfectly in place. Nothing is wasted. He's not loading up on his strikes. He's just letting it flow. Jorge Masvidal is a very educated boxer, and it's showing in his performance tonight.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the ladder. That one appeared to stun him.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Quick level change now.
He went single into a high crotch. Oh, he's taking his knee for a ride.
Goes in and secures the takedown. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch.
And now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look for him to transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish.
And he's out. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
It is the 5th and final round.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Whoa!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go.
Punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a...
He's out!
Oh,
to end this fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure the opponent wholly saw it coming, and before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight. So a huge knockout victory for that fighter here tonight. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
He sent it inside the octagon once more. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 43 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jorge Masvidal.
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends as they earn this spectacular victory.